the takeover, the takeover. I don't know how many other ways we're gonna be able to like break this down and explain this. The Caitlin Clark takeover is in full effect across all sports. All sports, men, women. We saw the NBA. We saw the NBA. They can't stop rocking the sneakers. We see the NFL getting the custom cleats. We see her shutting down the Major League Baseball stadiums all over. Now, we have the future number one pick of the 2026 NBA draft, AJ Dybansta, rocking the Caitlin Clarks. The takeover, the takeover. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification. Let's go. We got AJ Dybansta understanding what time it is. You understood the assignment, my man. You understood the assignment. I'm going to be watching a lot of BYU men's college basketball this season. You look like a problem. You look like a problem out there. You look like you might be as good as Cooper Flagg, bro. The AJ Dybansta might be better than Cooper Flagg was at Duke, y'all. And he rocking the CC. So, you know, we have to, from that, look, anybody rocking the CCs, we rooting for them. We watching all their games. How about that? How about that? AJ Dybansta rocking the sneaks, man. Come on, man. You shooting like a number one pick. Yeah. Yeah, when you got those on, you nice. You nice. I was watching the game. There was no other player on the court with those on but him. Yeah, it's a reason. It's a reason. Everybody, make no mistake about it. Everybody don't get to wear these. Everybody don't get to wear these, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's number one pick ready. He's number one pick ready. He's number one pick ready. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Then after seeing your game, oh, yeah. You like that, bro. You like that, bro. You deserve to wear those seats. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He looked like Kobe right there. What'd he say on Like Mike? Make me like Mike. Make me like CC. It got to be the shoes. You got to understand, when you put on them CCs, you don't have no choice but to go. Oh, yeah. He's number one pick. I knew you was the number one pick just from the sneakers. Just from the sneakers, you made a statement saying, I'm him. I'm him. I'm the only one in the CCs. I'm like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's number one pick. Yeah, he's number one pick, bro. Yeah, he's number one pick. In the Caitlin Clarks, man. The Caitlin Clark takeover just continues, man. Now, we have to get into this CBA. It's looking like there's no shot. It's looking like there's no shot for a deal to be done by the October deadline. This is bad news. It's bad news, y'all. Here it says the WNBA recently proposed a $850,000 Supermax contract and a $300K veteran minimum in recent CBA negotiations. The current max is $249,000 with a minimum of $78,000. So, got to be honest with you guys, it's not looking very good. I have an article that we're going to kind of get into. It's not looking good. It is October 18th. The deadline is October 31st. I don't know. It looks like there's no shot to get a deal done in the next 2 weeks. There's been no progress made. We had Nafisa Collier go and blast Kathy Engelbert and then refuse to do any negotiation, saying they don't want to talk. It seems as though the players are refusing to negotiate until Kathy Engelbert is out of her seat as commissioner. So, and Adam Silver does not want to let her go, but I think he might have to. They're kind of forcing his hand. And I mean, this is just a nasty situation all around, man. And I don't see how it progresses and gets better. Let's take a look here at some of the things that can happen if they do not meet the October 31st deadline. Just because they don't meet the October 31st deadline, that does not mean there won't be a 2026 WNBA season. There are a bunch of different variables and things that could happen. So let's take a look at this. It says there are 4 likely outcomes. Hold on, let me adjust this. All right. There are 4 likely outcomes as the CBA deadline approaches. A successful agreement before the deadline is the best case scenario for all involved. If both sides reach a mutually satisfactory agreement by October 31st, the 2025 offseason can proceed smoothly and the league will enter its next era with a sense of unity and direction. So that's best case scenario, is that by the October 31st deadline, they come to an agreement that everybody can kumbaya over for the time being until the next CBA. But it does not look like that is going to happen. It doesn't even look like that's a real possibility at this point, you guys. I just want to be completely transparent and clear. Okay. If talks are close but not finalized, the league and union may agree to extend the deadline. This would avoid a lockout while allowing for continued negotiation, but an extension like this would likely require a status quo agreement, temporarily preserving current terms. Okay, so if they decide to do an extension, they're basically saying, hey, we're going to move forward with the CBA the way it is for now while we continue to negotiate. But it says they have to be close to an agreement on the new CBA. We have heard Breanna Stewart come out and say it's like they're ignoring us. We've heard Nafisa Collier, Satu Sabali, all these people say they're not anywhere close. These offers aren't serious. So it's very clear when they're saying they're not even listening to us. We're nowhere near it. They're like, we're not getting anywhere. That's telling you they are not close when it comes to numbers on the agreement. They're not even close. So I don't even see how they get an extension past that October 31st deadline when it is very, very apparent that they are not close to anything. They're not close to agreeing on anything. It's been made very clear to us. Let's proceed. If negotiations stall, a brief lockout may go into effect. Players will be barred from facilities and league operations would pause. However, the economic pressure on both sides, a short-term lockout could incentivize a faster resolution. So if they don't even come to an agreement on an extension, players can't work out at facilities. Free agency's delayed. No free agency. No expansion draft. No WNBA draft. None. All of the offseason minutia and things that has to happen come to a crashing halt. Comes to a crashing halt. And that is what we don't want. If you are a fan of watching the WNBA, I want to see a 2026 WNBA season. I want to watch Caitlin Clark get busy and go to work. Here it says, in worst case scenario, a deep stalemate could delay or cancel the 2026 season. This would damage the league's finances, tarnish its reputation, and potentially lead to further fallout between the W's leadership and its players. So as of right now, you guys, it looks like there will not be an agreement by October 31st. And as of now, it looks like there won't even be an extension because they are not close to agreeing on the terms. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about all this. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel.